So this video is part one of my journey of having a hair transplant, which I've decided to share over YouTube. The time has come where I look in the mirror and I'm not quite happy with what I see. I originally had a bit of a plan as I got older. That plan was to shave it all off and be bald for a while. Then if that didn't work, I would try a syrup or a wig, as one might say, or a toupee if you're American. And I got kind of semi-obsessed with an Instagram page called the Toupee Queen, and the before and after was insane. And then having considered all those options, I just thought, sod it, I'm going to go down the transplant route. Thought it was for me, and hopefully I don't live to regret it. A friend of mine has had it done, well, two friends of mine. One had it done in London, and one had it done in Manchester, and I've decided to go to the Manchester clinic. I looked at different options, so Daniel Luisi Asheville on his channel, he went for the Turkey option. Thought about it, the cost obviously is much lower, but ultimately I wanted a surgeon who was trained in the UK, a clinic which is well regarded and fully CQC registered, and I don't know, it just felt more comfortable for me to go down the UK route. A part of the decision is to look in the mirror and see that hair is thinning, having your hair cut and not having much left at the end of it, and growing it out to the side to sweep it over. But then when you get shamed by your doorbell camera, as I saw the other day, and then when you go out in strong winds, things like this happen. I can see it there. Not quite sure what's going on with that now. Then it just felt like the time was right. If anybody's got any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. As I said, this will be part one. I'll be putting videos up of post-treatment, recovery, opinions on the clinic, the procedure, the results, things such as that. At the moment, I'm going to have 2,800 to 3,000 grafts put in the front. They take those from the sides. They kind of take one, leave two, take one, leave three, all from harvest from this area, which is supposedly resistant hair to THT, so it won't fall out, and that's transplanted into the front. And I'll probably need a second procedure for the crown, probably about the same again. The procedure I'm having costs about £5,900, and you can either pay that up front or you can pay a £1,000 deposit and finance the rest over 12 months for 0%, which is what I decided to do. And then in 6 to 12 months time, I could have the rest, the back of the crown done, or it could just be something that I live with for a while and actually not too worried about the back. Two things I've got in preparation. One is a neck pillow to sleep on for the next 10 or so days. This is the one I went for. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not saying it the best, but if you want to take a look at it, the link is in the description below. This is the one I went for. It looks pretty good. It's lightweight, compact, breathable, adjustable, washable, which I thought was quite important, and did initially have the best reviews. And it folds up, so if I do want to use it for traveling, I can easily attach it to a case or a bag or whatnot. Ooh. So this is when you're sleeping, to keep the pressure off the area where they've taken the follicles from. Again, this is so you can tie it and adjust it as so. So that'll be what I'll be sleeping on for the next however many days post-procedure. And then the second thing is plain silk cap, so that when I can wear a hat, which will be 10 to 14 days, the silk satin lining will be more gentle on the top of the head. That's what I've been told and what I've been advised by a friend who had it done. Anyway, so again, link to that if you want to take a look in the description. So just one final thing, what I haven't probably said is that I will be having it done at the Wimpole clinic in Manchester. So specifically that's what the cost is for, the clinic I'm having it done. So again, you can have a look at that yourself if you're interested. And other than that, subscribe, comment, like, share. Feel free to ask any questions, and hope you're here for part 2 or 3 or however many we decide to do. Thanks for watching.